Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an updated perfume collection. The last time I did this video was back in 2023, I think. Yeah, almost a year ago, and we have definitely upgraded the collection. I think in the last video I had maybe 10 fragrances. I think now I have like over 30. So let's get right into it. Just a disclaimer, I'm not going to be going too in-depth into the notes. I will make sure to leave the notes on the screen if you guys are interested. I do have certain videos that are dedicated to one fragrance or a fragrance collection, so I will link my fragrance playlist down below if you guys are interested in that. Okay, so the first two fragrances are by the brand MFK, Maison Francis Kirk Dijon. So the first fragrance I have is Baccarat Rouge 540. This, guys, this is, I don't care what people say. People say that this fragrance is overhyped, overrated. Nah, she is so good. Like burr cotton candy, a little medicinal. I know that doesn't sound great. When I first smelled this fragrance, I did not like it, but this to me is signature scent worthy. It is a staple in someone's fragrance collection. It is just delicious. I love this. And then I also have Gentle Fluidity Gold. This was one of my first niche fragrances, and I purchased this for myself for my birthday last year. This is very heavy in juniper berry, vanilla, sweet, kind of sensual fragrance. MFK makes such great perfumes. I have a bunch of their perfumes on my wish list, and these are just a staple in my collection. These are just like, these are the it girl fragrances. Okay, so the next ones I have are actually from Korea. I purchased these on my trip to Korea in the beginning of the year. So the first one is by the brand called Tamburins. This is very heavy in tea. This is called White Darjeeling. I haven't heard any reviews on this fragrance, and I have been very into tea fragrances lately. Like, I don't know, something about the tea note, it smells very sophisticated, and I just really like it. This also smells very similar to the Matcha by Le Labo. If you like that fragrance and you want it for a little bit cheaper, the only issue is they don't sell this in the States. They have like third-party sellers, but this is such a good fragrance. I wish that I would have picked up more during my trip to Korea. White Darjeeling is also very sentimental to me because this is the fragrance I was wearing when my fiance proposed to me, so it makes it even more special. I really love this. And then I have these two fragrances from NonFiction. So the first one I have is Gaiac Flower. This to me smells like a powdered lemon pound cake. Like, and I feel like I also smell some tea in here too. Whenever I spray this and I go outside and the wind hits me, I can smell this. It is just delicious. I have the matching hand cream to this, and whenever I have it on, I'm just like, it's so good. I also picked up Neroli Dream. This is very sunscreeny, so imagine you're like in a nice flower garden and you're just enjoying the flowers, you're smelling them, and you need to put sunscreen on, you spray it, and kind of the mist goes over the flowers. This is what that smells like. I have been very into sunscreeny scents lately, and these two together, amazing. But I really like this brand NonFiction, and I believe they have a US website, and you can also purchase them on Essence. So really happy to add these to my collection. Okay, so the next one I have is from Valentino. So this is my first Valentino fragrance, and this is the Valentino Born in Roma Green Extravaganza. I feel like this is the newer release. I received this in PR, and something about me, I have to spray fragrances on my skin, so no more just spraying them on the tester and buying it. You have to, at least me, I have to spray it on my skin because it smells very different sometimes than what is on the tester. I sprayed this in store and it smelled like an artificial lime. You know what it smelled like? It smelled like lime jello or like key lime pie. That's what this smelled like on the tester. But on my skin, I get a lot of that lapsang tea. It is so sweet and just vanilla and tea-like. Oh, I really like this. And this makes me want to try more of their Born in Roma collection because this fragrance is really good. Okay, so the next ones I have are from Prada. If you watched my Wellness Diaries videos, you know what I feel, the feelings that I have for this Prada Paradox Intense. This is delicious. It's like syrupy, it's sweet, it's like thirst quenching, fruity. I just don't know what it is. I love this. And they recently sent me the original version. So this is the Intense version, this is the original. And I did a first impressions on TikTok. I would really appreciate it if you guys follow me on TikTok. It's just emanialee. I will leave it up over here. But yeah, I did a first impressions on this. And this to me is like the lighter version of this fragrance. I actually really do like this. I sprayed this before I went to bed. I layered it on top of like a vanilla lotion. This is so delicious. This to me is a little bit more floral as opposed to this is more like fruity. Prada, you guys did such a good job with this Prada Paradox. Like, I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with this line. I don't know what it is. I can't get enough of this. This is great for summertime and spring. I personally wore this one all year round, but amazing. I love these. I even have this one on my perfume tray because I love it so much now. So the next fragrance I have is by Killian. This is I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. They actually changed the bottle, so it's like in a rectangle kind of flanker now. This is the old bottle. I purchased this at one of those like cosmetic like wholesale companies or whatever. This I actually only wear when I go on dates with my fiance, so it smells like whenever I spray it, I think of our date. But this to me is powdered marshmallows with green tea and lemon. So delicious. This is so flirty and girly and sweet. I love this. I also like to put it together with Baccarat Rouge 540. This is a delicious combination. If you own both, I would recommend trying them together because it is so good. But yeah, I really love this fragrance. Okay, the next fragrances I have are actually from Finery. I have a whole video talking about Finery fragrances, so I'm not gonna show you guys all the fragrances I have from them. I have about 9, but if you guys wanna see an in-depth review on that, I will leave it up below in the cards, but I'm gonna show you guys some of my favorites. So the first one is Magnetic Candy. This, oh, it's so good. I love it so much. So Finery, they don't really disclose it, but they make dupes for popular fragrances, and this is supposed to be a dupe for Sundays. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be a dupe for Byredo Sundays. So delicious. It smells like a mouthful of sugar. Like, it's so good. I love this so much, and the lasting power on this for being $36 is amazing. The next one I have is called the New Rouge. It's supposed to be a dupe, obviously, for Baccarat Rouge 540. To me, it does smell like Baccarat, but it smells like the extract version, the one in the red bottle, so a little bit more syrupy, but nonetheless, it's still really good. I like to spray this when I don't want to spray my actual juice, but they did a really good job with this one. The next one I have is called Not Another Cherry. This is supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I personally have not smelled Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, but this, it smells like a sweet biscuit, like a very lactonic, but also cherry. It also smells like a cherry that you put inside of a Shirley Temple. This is just delicious. I like to layer the Not Another Cherry with the New Rouge. This combination is amazing. Paul, I think his name is Paul Reacts. He made a collab with Ocha, and he basically took Baccarat Rouge 540 and Lost Cherry, mixed them together. That's what I get with this combination here. And I used to wear that scent all the time when I would come back from the gym, but yeah, I really like that. I also have Before the Rainbow. This is supposed to be a dupe for Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. To me, I feel like this is an intense version because the Jo Malone one doesn't smell like anything to me, but this is really nice. This definitely smells like after it rains. It's a very unique aquatic scent. I really love this. Okay, so the next fragrances I have are from Byredo. I really like Byredo. I feel like they make some of my favorite scents. So the first one is called Emanialee. This is a sexy leather suede scent, but it reminds me of kind of like an expensive leather couch. This is delicious. You're either gonna like this or you're gonna hate it, but this is such a sexy scent. It's very heavy in, which is kind of funny because I don't think the notes have vanilla in it. This to me is more of a nighttime scent, so I wouldn't really recommend wearing this during the day. If you want to, you totally could, but this is such a like sexy sensual fragrance. I love this. The next one I have is Rose of No Man's Land. This is a rose scent. It smells like a real rose. It also kind of smells lactonic, so it smells like a rose, like milky rose bath. And yeah, this to me is more of like a skin scent, so something that you would put on right after you get out of the shower. Really nice, very sweet, very simple, but it's still really good. The next one I have is called Pulp. This to me is very citrusy. If you don't like citrus, you might not like this, but it smells like fresh lemon and lime and a little bit of powdered sugar. It's kind of tart also. This is a great summer and spring scent, and I feel like this smells so bright. Like when I smell this, I think of just like a bright sky, like fresh metals, just very bright and airy. This is really good. And the last one I have from Byredo is called Bal de Fruit. This is one of their most popular fragrances. The notes are so complex when you smell it. It's like some days I like it, some days I don't like it, but it is a really good fragrance. I can definitely see why this is such like a big favorite from Byredo. This is very clean girl, fresh, white, crisp white button-down shirt with blue jeans. It just smells cool. I don't know. I like it. Okay, so the next fragrances I have are by the brand Elorea. So this is a Korean perfume brand, but you can actually find it here in the city, and they also sell on like some US retailers. So the first one I have is called Heaven. My fiance actually bought this for me, and it's like peppery, sweet, floral. It's really good. I don't feel like it's anything too unique, but it is a really nice scent. You guys can see the dent that I put in there. I also have this one called Hazy Blue. My fiance bought this for me for one of our anniversaries. And this to me is more unisex. It leans a little bit more masculine in my opinion, but I still do like this. It's aquatic, musky, kind of smells like a little bit salty, but I do like this. I like to wear this one to the gym because it's a very like just clean, linear scent. Okay, the next scent I have is from Replica. I feel like Replica also kind of started my perfume collection in a way. I had so many fragrances from Replica. So this one is called By the Fireplace. This smells exactly, but a little bit more sophisticated. It smells like Bath and Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. Smoky, like crackling fire in a fireplace, and you're roasting marshmallows, and you have like a dark liquor, but it smells kind of boozy. Very nice. I personally would only wear this during the fall/winter because it is very powerful. Otherwise, this is such a good scent. Okay, the next fragrance I have is actually by Jimmy Choo. This was given to me as well, and this smells so nostalgic. Like this smells like early 2000s, mid 2000s. I don't know. I really like this. Oh my god, it brings me back to when I was in my room and I would rip out magazines and I would put them on the wall. This is just, I don't know what about this fragrance. It's just so nostalgic. And it smells like kind of fruity, a little bit floral, but I really like that. It's good. It's giving like, I'm getting dressed up to go to the club and dance to apple bottom jeans. That's what that smells like. Okay, my next fragrance is my favorite vanilla fragrance, but it's sadly discontinued. This is by Atelier Cologne. This is in the scent Vanilla Incense. This is like the coziest, just a deep, warm hug. And I feel like what really brightens this fragrance is the lime and citron note. I feel like it pairs so well with the vanilla, and it makes it so good. I'm currently on the hunt for a new vanilla fragrance because this is just, if you can find this, buy it because it is so damn good. Okay, the next fragrance I have is by Guerlain. This is called Tobacco Honey. If you want pools of honey, like you saw a beehive and you cracked her open and you wanted fresh honey, that is what this smells like. I don't know how they did it. This has to be the most authentic honey scent I've ever smelled, besides smelling honey. And you also have that tobacco in there, so it gives it like a smoky scent to it. Really love this. The longevity on this fragrance is amazing. I sprayed this on myself and I got some in my hair by accident, and I kid you not, for the next 3-4 days I could smell it in my hair. This is my most expensive fragrance in my collection, but if you are a honey lover, this is definitely your scent. This I also feel like is signature scent worthy. I really want to smell more of their fragrances. I feel like I'm gonna fall in love and my pockets are gonna be hurting because they're expensive, but so good, so sexy, sophisticated. People are definitely gonna smell this on you. It is really good. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So the next ones I have are by Charlotte Tilbury. She came out with a collection of emotions. I do have a full video on her full collection, so I will link it up above. So I'm not gonna go too into detail, but the first one is called More Sex. This is very leathery. You can tell by my face, very leathery. And the next one is called Love Frequency. This to me smells like an artificial rose, kind of watery crisp. Disclaimer, or like kind of like a little bit of a spoiler, I'm not the biggest fan of these. I feel like they're missing something. Okay, These are like two throwbacks for me. So the first one is Black Opium by YSL. This to me, I can't even describe the scent. It just like awakens a feeling slash emotion in me. This brings me back to my Dollface Beauty X days because I would wear this all the time. And I can't even describe the scent, but yeah, I have this back in my collection. And then I also have Flower Bomb. This to me back then was what Baccarat was. Like this was the it girl fragrance to have. And I do like this because it smells kind of peppery and vanilla-like. I feel like this would work through all seasons, and this is just a staple to have in your collection. Like, it's Flower Bomb. I really do like Viktor Rolf's fragrance line. I remember they had a fragrance called Bonbon. I'm not sure if they still make it. It was like a bow. I used to love that. It was so good. But yeah, very sweet, playful, light. I like to wear this to bed. And yeah, I really do like this one. Okay, so the next one I have is called Coco K. This is by a brand called Guerlain, and I purchased this in Korea as well. This to me, I know why I bought it because I wanted a scent from there. But this is like kind of like Bath and Body Works. It's very fruity, light. I don't know why, but when I first smelled this, I was like, it's giving Delina. Like I found myself a Delina dupe. Does not smell like Delina. But yeah, I do like this. It's very easy to put on, very generic. I like to wear this to the gym. Fruity, crisp, yeah. Okay, the next one I have is Creed's Love and White. I can't stand this fragrance. It has a note called Narcissus in it, and that flower smells very animalic, and it smells like sweat. Whenever I wear, and animalic is known to kind of smell like sweat-like. This smells like BO, and it just overpowers all the other notes. I've even tried spraying it on my skin to see if it dries down nice. It doesn't. And the last fragrance I have is from Christian Dior. This is Miss Dior. I actually decluttered this, but I got another one. This reminds me of our move here. I can picture this room with nothing in it. That's what this scent reminds me of. It's like a powdery vanilla, a little floral. This to me is like your perfect entry level fragrance, especially designer fragrance. I like to have it in my collection. It's very cute. And yeah, so that is my fragrance collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Some videos to look forward to. I will be doing a perfume wish list as well as a perfume declutter video. So I want to declutter some fragrances so I can get some new ones, obviously. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely check out my fragrance playlist. I do dedicated reviews. Well, I'm starting to do more dedicated reviews. I do fragrance hauls. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.